Hey, look, this is what my kids give me for Father's Day. Gillie, say Gillie, cash money backup single. Say cash money backup single. I'm sorry, backup dancer. Say, listen, I'm finna call my boy, cause you can't call yours. You got to do this. Oh, I miss my son. I don't miss my. I'm finna call mine right now. Hold on, let me call my son. Cause I finna do this. Cause Gillie can't call here. He got an unalive boy. His son dead with maggots coming out his ass. Let me call my boy.
Well, I would crash out though. I don't want to be famous if it come with that though. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm cool. I'm cool with working a regular job though. Cause I'm going to jail. Did you hear what this nigga said? Are you hear what he doing?
I'm just waiting for him.
Hello. What's up, mijo?
What's up, Dan?
What you doing?
Man, it's going on.
Oh, okay, you got to go to work today?
Nah,
Oh. Okay, I'll just call and talk to you. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, what you got going today?
I got to go pick up my merchandise out of Houston today.
Oh, okay. So you can be going out of town?
Oh, yeah, I'll be back this evening. Is your car, your mom ready to finish with your car yet?
Oh,
okay.
Probably about another 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right, love you.
All right, love you too.
All right.
Okay.
Say, Gillie, wouldn't you want to hear your son's voice just one more time? But they shot the kid to the cool, daddy. Oh, you didn't get to help him. You too busy trying to play street and gangster, and your son got killed trying to play gangster. Bang, bang, nigga. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. And I'm gonna hug my baby.
What the fuck?
Dog, listen to what I'm telling you, dog. And
I'd be mad if I was his son.
Yeah, I mean, but people don't know what his son look like, but that is.
No, but that's what I'm just saying. Like, for me to sit here and I hear you, and this is what you called me for, I'd be pissed at him. Because that's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Nah, no bull. But again, that's to me sometimes where it's like, again, when we talking about the Diddy stuff, it's like sometimes, like, and again, when I was talking about just with the black community, it's like, dog, I don't, just me personally as a man, I don't even have kids. Listening to that, dog, it's not enough money or nothing for me if I'm Gillie the kid and I hear that and I don't crash out, dog. I don't care who else I gotta take care of with bills. Wallow, you gonna have to figure it out, nigga. You better call back up. Don't call me white girl or something. And y'all better start partying together. Put some money on my books. I'm crashing out behind this one though. I ain't sitting here saying you gotta put like a shoot him or do nothing, but you have to actually physically put hands on Charleston White. There's no way on God's green earth I'm letting somebody disrespect me or my dead son. My son ain't even been passed away for 6 months yet, and you sit here violating him like this is ridiculous, dog. There's no way on God's green earth I'm letting that go. Ain't enough turning in the left cheek, ain't enough being hired. Ain't none of that, dog. I'm sorry.
I'm about to ask, is he? I know his son was right, Muslim or something like that.
Yeah, Gillie kid Muslim too.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he Muslim too. I'm not, dog. I'm sorry, I ain't doing.
So that wouldn't even save it either.
Not for me. Ain't enough religion. Ain't enough praying. Ain't no way in hell. That
was disrespectful.
That was beyond disrespectful.
But what made him even say that?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go out on a limb and probably say it was because Dion was just on $1 million worth of game, and I'm 100% positive. I'm sure they asked him something about Charleston White when he was on Cam Newton podcast.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure that conversation came up, and that's probably where it came from. But yeah, it's no way. I'm crashing out, though. I'm sorry. If I'm Gillie the kid, I'm not sitting here saying you got to crash out to the point where you got to like literally shoot him, but I'm gonna physically beat the hell out of him.
Would you shoot him or just put hands on him?
I'm gonna put hands on him because let's be real. I don't want to have to go to jail behind words but still, I want to prove a point.
Yeah, just knocking that nigga clean out.
Yeah, you have to. Like, you got to show him did your hands work. Like, I don't care, though. Even if you sit here and give him,
are you going to a show or you just want to just catch him?
See, now the thing, this is the way you gotta kind of play it smart at. You kind of can't pull up on him in the South because the South is so freely with the gun rules, the stand your gun laws and all that. You don't have to kind of catch him like. If I'm
saying, are you gonna wait? Like, I'm gonna just wait till we just.
No. I'm gonna guess what. No, listen to what I'm saying. Gillie, when him and Joe Budden was going back and forth, and you sit here saying you got money. If you got, you ain't got to be a millionaire. If you got a couple $100,000, I'm taking my bread. I'm going to book. It's where so Charleston White won't even see it coming. I'll book him for a show in VA somewhere. or DC or Baltimore, somewhere close where I can drive and I can drive with enough people and I can physically really make him feel me. So I probably would do it in like, I would do it in DC because I don't think he would think nothing about, it's in DC. I wouldn't even do Baltimore because Baltimore probably be a little too close. You may be a little bit smart and kind of use your jump, but I would book him in a show in the city. I would book him in a show in DC and I would tear this nigga up. And I would let anybody else on social media, Whack 100, whoever else, I will beat him so bad that y'all know to stop playing with me. Like, it's cool. I get it. We all want clicks and views, but we're gonna have to draw a line to where we're gonna get these clicks and views at. You're not about to say.
What he do?
Who, Charleston White?
Yeah.
What he just did. And don't get it twisted.
No, so when people book him, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do
I mean, I guess he's
not a comedian, right?
Well, he say he a comedian. I never seen him do stand up. But
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. What do he do? Like, he's not a comedian. He's not a rapper.
I mean, the same way. I mean, you can kind of say that almost about any
Content
podcaster who do live podcasts.
But do he even do that?
I don't know because I ain't never seen him live. I can't tell you. I ain't never seen him get booked live, so I don't know. But I know he was on. I mean, he was doing the jump. He was opening up for TK Kirkland. He was supposed to be doing comedy. I don't know, but I don't care. If I'm Gillie the Kid, I'm booking him for whatever. Even if I say it's gonna be a pan, I will make a fake show though. I would have a regular promoter book him, and even if it's for an event, we saying a live panel event or whatever the case may be, I'm booking him for whatever it is I can book him to come do at DC. And I promise you, you guess what you know you can't do. DC is gun law is crazy, so you're not coming to DC with no gun.
How soon you think Gillie gonna respond before the night over?
I don't know. This was out during the daytime, so I don't know. I mean, yeah. Okay. So and let's be clear,
Gillie gonna respond. He gotta respond. Because you respond to everybody else, Joe, all them, you gonna definitely respond to this. You have to respond to this. I don't think this, and like you said, unless you got a bigger play where, I'm gonna catch this nigga outside.
But you gotta actually catch him outside. It can't be one day I'm afraid that I'm gonna catch him outside. No, you have to go out your way to make sure you catch him outside. You have to book him for a show. And to me, the smallest place to do it is DC. You can't do it nowhere else. The place where he will not see it coming and will be blind this day because you're not really doing your math. Let's be for people who made the drive before, that ain't nothing but an hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, shit. If you catch it in the middle, you catch it where there ain't no traffic, you could do Philly to DC in probably like an hour and 10.
I did it.
So so that's all I'm saying. If I'm Gillie, I'm booking him for a show in DC. I'm sure Gillie the Kid know enough promoters, enough people in DC. You can book him, send him that bread, get him booked for a venue, and do it at a real venue. Have him booked at a real show and make it look like it's a real situation. Get the fly made and everything. So we talking about a couple hundred. We talking about maybe a couple $1,000s. Who cares? I'll book him a flight and everything. I'm gonna book him a cake when he get his ass here too. You're not about to disrespect my son like that.
That's fucked up.
And real quick, while we on Philly, because I know I talked about Fat G's last week. I'm not gonna. Oh my God! And this is sometimes where it's like, you gotta be careful on the rabbit holes you go down on social media and what you look for. I'm not gonna play the clips because I appreciate y'all ears and I don't want to punish y'all the way I did, but I'm going to speed what I watch. The video, and that's again where Twitter will get crazy because it's literally like, bro, it ain't no censor on there. So it was a 2-part video. And again, rest in peace to Fat G's, but the way he went out was like, oh, bro, you are crazy as hell. So basically, it was, and then we just listening to the audio and reading like the comments and stuff. It basically was a car that pulled up in front of his house, and I guess his house must have got shot up a couple of weeks ago or something. So the car pulled up in front of his house, so he walked up to the car. Well, hey, what y'all doing? Boom, boom, who this and nigga doing? Like he pressing him out. And then he get on the phone, and this is how long the video was. The video was literally 5 minutes. He calling different people. Hey, such and such, man, somebody sitting in front of the house. I'm about to let the joint blow in front of him. Like, he on the phone, but he loud. So obviously he trying to want them to hear and thinking him talking crazy and grabbing at his gun, going to scare the people. They still sitting in the car. He just talking. He on the phone. He called literally like 5 different people. And I guess his parents was in the house. And so his mom and dad, like, man, get in the house, stop, whatever case may be. You get his, like, so he go in the house. So I'm thinking, okay, it's over. But of course I know it's not over because, I mean, he died. So I don't necessarily know how it went. But this literally in front of his house. Like, he's still in like a row house and all that. And again, and that's the crazy thing. It's like, damn. It's like sometimes when you sit here, like, you kind of get lit for a second and really don't get to get
so
the
they were just sitting out there just waiting. I mean,
they was just sitting there. Like, so let's say he, like, I don't necessarily know how many of y'all ever been to Philly, but or even if you've been to Baltimore, I guess their row houses is like, them joints is tight. Them streets is literally like one-way streets. Them joints is super tight. Them literally like the sidewalk from the middle of the street is like super small. Mm-hmm. So it's like he live in one of them joints. So me watching, I'm like, damn, he's still kind of in the hood. I mean, of course, his don't get it twisted. He had his moment. Like, people in Philly probably still bang with him, but he really had his real moment. Even the same way with Slim that did the No Diddy Jones. It was kind of like really like the world star time. So you talking about like when Meek was like,
I mean, it's kind of just crazy because you said
Like
it got shot up a
2006.
week ago, and you still in. You know, I wouldn't be back. I mean, if you just said it just got randomly shot up, I don't know if
Yeah,
would
so
be
I don't know
back.
the real backstory, but I'm just listening to him speak, like him talking to the car, saying, "Man, you know, people become like whatever." He basically telling the person in the car, somebody that came up and shot up at my house before, like literally like a week ago. That's just me listening to what he's saying, and the reason why I'm saying I don't want to play it because I like, how the hell did I put this in my mind like right before going to bed? I've thought about that shit for like 2 days because I literally, and that's how crazy social media is. And again, when I say people will just do anything for clicks and views because it was on there. Then you still like the next day, like people didn't post that because of that part, nothing happened. So that video was like 5 minutes, but he literally on the phone. His mom tell him to come in the house, and then it go back to now he go back outside and press the car. So he went in the house. It could have literally been over. He could have just stayed in the house, even if they would have just shot at the house again. At least he would have been in the house. The God, you know what I'm saying? God willing, he would have been protected, and nothing would have happened. You just would have stayed in the house. But the car didn't leave. He go back outside, and now the car literally like this all on the ring cam. So of course this the whole footage on the ring cam. And you can literally see the car now clear as day. Like, in the car from the house is literally, like we told you how small the street is from the sidewalk is. There ain't no real distance. So he there pressing him out again, boom, boom, say whatever to him. And he got a gun on him. Because even in this video, so then that last little whatever words he say to him, it seemed like the way that video looked, it looked like 3 or 4 different people was literally shooting out that car. Because it was like bullets flying everywhere. And you just hear his mom and whatever, I don't know if that was his dad or whatever other man was in the background. You could just hear them screaming on the ring. Oh my God. And he just getting hit. His body just dropped. And he don't die instantly because he shoot back. Like he pull up, he literally pull his gun out his sweatpants, jump, he get the shooting back, but it's over. Like they literally, it's like damn near almost like you watching a movie. You just see all you see is just like sparks flying, and you just see the shell cases, pow, 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 pow. And I'm like, dog, you literally you spent 5 minutes calling. He called literally like 5 different people
back outside. If you sitting there and they still sitting out there,
yeah. And this is what I'm saying, Marcus. He literally called like 5 people, and I'm like, dog, what the hell is going on? But my thing of it is, and this is just for any young dudes if you're listening, bro. If you're gonna have that iron on you and you ain't really let it fly, bro, don't flash it. And don't even talk about it. Don't try to put that energy because he was trying to sell a wolf ticket that he really wasn't ready to cash out on.
right?
You just felt like, oh, I got a pistol on me. I'm trying to scare these people into thinking I'm gonna blow it, and I'm not, because that's what you try to do. Like you call.
Because if I gave you a warning before I left, went in the house and go get it, and you still sitting out here, all right, then I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna send a warning shot to you because you think I'm playing. But for you to sit here and say I went in the house, came back out there, start talking to you again.
And he went up, Marcus. He went up on the car. He's on the car. Like it was like damn near like if you was going to get your delivery from out of a car, like type of situation. Like he damn near almost like he had his head in the car almost in the window, and he just literally pow, pow, pow. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. This shit is literally on social media. You can watch this.
R.I.P.
Yeah, again, rest in peace. But again, like dog, just my thing to any young people listening to that, bro. Like,
put the guns down.
Not even just put them down, but nigga, if you gonna have it, you better be ready to bang it. You can't you're not gonna be able to. You can't sell everybody a wolf ticket. Everybody ain't buying no wolf ticket. And if a nigga gonna sit in front of your house for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, nigga, he ain't just sitting out there for play. And it just like I'm watching him like, dog, why you keep calling? Who, he literally called like 5 people, 5 different people to tell them it's somebody sitting in front of his house. But again, rest in peace. And like I ain't want to sit here and take it there. But I had to. I know I talked about it last week, and after I seen that video, I was kind of just like, oh, all that could have been avoided. You could have just stayed in. Like he literally went in the house, though. He went in the house, closed the door. I'm like, okay, damn. How the hell? Like the crazy. Of course, your mind is just like, damn. How did it end? Because I'm watching a video of him literally for 5 minutes, and then he go in the house, and then it's just like, all right, Jesus Christ,
that's crazy.
And then I mean, I ain't gonna say shout outs to Meek, but Meek said. And again, for me, he to the point now is like, I hear you, dog. I ain't mad. But he said he want to give 10% of his music earnings now to stop the violence in Philly. I don't necessarily know what it's going to do. I don't even necessarily know how that work or what it's supposed to. And I'm not, to me personally, to be honest, I'm not even a fan of just giving money to like just miscellaneous organizations and things. Because I feel like you got to kind of put the money into people's hand. And I can even kind of tie that into when...
But not even necessary. I think even putting money in their hand, that's just paying for the victim and paying saying you're sorry. But how do you even put a stop to the gun violence? So that's my point of what I'm saying is, instead of sitting here saying, I'm going to give, like, why not take that money, whatever you was planning to give, whatever number you got in your head, why not build something? Or why not sit here and say, hey, I'm going to take 50 kids who make the honor roll on a trip to Ghana or something? Like, why not something that you can personally control and actually make it something where you know for a fact I'm gonna make a change in somebody's life? But even that, I still don't think that's gonna, like, if you said, well, I'm taking the kids to Ghana or whatever, but those kids who are doing the shooting are not the ones that's making the honor roll. So that's why I'm just saying.
But what's what I'm saying though? But I agree with what you're saying. But then you still give, like, let's say if I'm one of those kids who may be in school and I'm just going to school every day with a gun, but now I got a chance to sit here and win something else. Or let's say if he sit here and say, all right, every kid who hanging out in the neighborhood, if let's say he could do two different things. Let's say he do one for the kids who, if you make the honor, I'm gonna take you to Ghana. For all the kids who know you already got 20 missing days. I don't know what, like, 'cause I know you have a certain amount of days you miss in school, they kick you out. If you sit here and say, all right, for the rest of the year, everybody in high school to go to these 3 high schools, and you rap and you go to the school and you got perfect attendance for the rest of the year, I give you a free verse.
But that,
nigga, if you 16 years old and you want to be a rapper and you sit here and say, all I gotta do is just go to school every day and I can get a free Meek verse, nigga, I'm gonna go to school.
But I don't think that's the path that most of them rappers choose.
I mean, because who giving them that option?
But I don't think. But I feel like even today, and it just how they rap about it, it's not like, oh, I'm getting my education. It's I'm on the block. I'm doing this. I got to switch.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Marcus. But you got to think about it. If somebody give me, though, it's hard to make it. It's hard to get a feature from just a regular local rapper, though, that may got a slight buzz. If you sit here telling me all I gotta do is go to school for the rest of the year, we at spring break right now. You telling me if I gotta go to school for the rest of the year and I can get a Meek Mills feature, nigga, I'm going to school for the rest of the year. I don't care. It ain't that much of a block that I really care about, dog. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep for nobody. I'm 100% positive. Any kid right now, if you sit here and say, hey, I give you an NBA Youngboy feature, or you can hang outside every day. But if you want this NBA Youngboy feature, you got to go to school every day. From beginning to the school year to the end, I guarantee you it'll be perfect attendance in that goddamn school because kids going to want that goddamn Youngboy feature. You tripping. It ain't that much block hanging outside or me being that committed to hanging outside in the world. It ain't happening. I'm sorry. They're going to take that feature. But like I said, I mean, shout out to Meek for, I guess, like tweeting thinking he trying, but to me I feel like to put more real effort into any of these things, you kind of almost gotta, again, you gotta spend the money yourself. You gotta actually watch how your money spent, because just saying I'm gonna do a charity or I'm doing this, it's like, where do that bread really go to? And the reason why, like I said, again, I could tie that into watching the Shirley Chisholm movie on Netflix, just like that, of course, especially back in that